Guys, it's time to leave. I've come to pick my items. I'm going with it down over there. Oh my goodness. It's time to leave our gated apartment. Yeah, it's time. Let me put this back on. So I'm leaving. These are the second trip to Migingo has just completed. Our house is locked, so let's get to the gate. Our gated apartment. Let's open the gate. All right, and then it's time to say goodbye to our gated apartment. All right, so let's go, guys. I'm leaving Migingo. It's been an awesome stay over here. People are so warm, they're welcoming. So I've actually enjoyed my stay, and I can't hesitate to come back if need be. But right now I have to leave. Yeah. Bado niko kule chini, sitakujia.
Nifuate simu unipe.
Haina shida.
You are leaving now?
Yes, I'll be leaving, but the boat has not yet left. Yeah. So that is it. And I was told by the Ugandan police to report when I'll be leaving. I report. So I'm going to pass by there as I report and tell them that I'm leaving. So let's go. So this is the office. This is the Ugandan office. Guys, it's time to leave, and this is how the lake is. There are tides, it's so rough, but I have to leave, you know. Just have to leave. And that's the boat. That's the boat that we'll be using, the one over there. It's time. Things are being packed. It's being loaded with items, and then we'll board after the loading of goods. I have to leave Migingo. It's been an amazing stay over here, but then now it's time to leave. The people are so welcoming. People are so warm. It's now time to leave the island. These are my last minutes on the island. Yes, we have to leave. The very last minutes, you know. It's so rough, but I have to leave. So I've actually boarded. I'm seated over here. I hope the water won't be splashing on me like yesterday when we came. I hope it will be better. What do you think?
Hello.
Jackie, sit here. Oops. Sit here. All right. So people are still boarding. People are still boarding.
Tito, bado nangoja mambo.
Hapa.
Benjamin. This boat is so loaded with people and goods. But then we live in the island. So we're leaving. This is amazing place. How are you? You're fine?
I'm not fried.
You're not fine? Why? You've just arrived?
Hey.
Have you just arrived?
Wait.
Okay. But for us, we are leaving.
All right.
Yeah.
I give you for free.
No, I don't like free things.
You talk.
All right. Okay. So this is the place.
Hello, msukume bati, msukume. Gada ogada sukuta bati.
Nanga bana nani? Wewe.
Bagi yangu vizuri. Isianguke kwa maji.
Marco, liweti, liweti.
Tito. Wacha nani?
Selena.
We're saying bye to Migingo.
Unajua bagi hiyo bagi imebeba vitu mingi sana.
Uko sawa? Huwezi anguka hapo. All right. That's how it just left. The boat is crazily overloaded. She's a Ugandan but speaks very fluent Luo. He's saying bye. The last time I was here, I also said bye the same way. I didn't know I would come back. So basically, someday I know I will. Someday I'll be back. All right. Adios, Migingo. Adios.
Sono diere. Ora tu compiti mio niente.
coming out. We're finally back to Bamgot. We're getting off the boat. I'm happy. Let me get out as well. This is the queue here. It feels nice to be back on land. But this boat is very slippery because of fish. The fish water has made it slippery. So we are from the other side. This is how the boat was. Then people coming out. So guys, we're finally at Bamgot Beach Management Unit, Muhuru Bay, and then it feels so nice to be back on land. Actually, I stepped foot back on land, and I felt so amazing. I felt so blessed. I felt so happy to be back on land. So now it's time. This is Bamgot Beach. Now we're back from Migingo, and now it's time to head home. I just want to appreciate you all for watching the content that I've produced at Migingo. I don't take it for granted. That's the boat that we used. It's being offloaded. It has a lot of fish. The ones that I showed you on camera, almost everything is right there. So it's time that we are heading back. Habari zenyu? Mko salama?
Kuongea na hiyo alafu ukuje hapa.
Sasa nimalize nije.
Maliza na hiyo alafu unakuja hapa.
Sawa. And the fish is being loaded into this lorry you see here. So from Migingo, it's loaded into the lorry, and it goes up to Nairobi. So the fish that you're eating in Nairobi, actually some of it, this is a Tanzanian lorry. So you see? It's a Tanzanian lorry by the number plate. So it goes to Tanzania from the boat that we were using to Tanzania direct. So guys, it feels so amazing. It feels so nice to be back on land. Like, I feel so happy. I feel so rejoiced. Hey guys, you don't know the joy that I have. I'm finally back on land, and I'm going back to my place. I'm going back home, and I'm so happy. But then before I end this video, I want to say some few things about Migingo. This is my second time going to Migingo, and there's something that happened. There's a creator, not a Kenyan national, not a member of the East African community. So there's a creator who went to Migingo, a foreign content creator with over 1 million plus subscribers, who went to Migingo. And after going to Migingo, this person made some bad news. Like, the content that this person produced is contrary to what's happening at Migingo. And let me tell you, Maina, Migingo is a place that is getting into Migingo, my friend. For you to access Migingo, either you know someone, but even if you know someone, you have to go through the authorities. If you're not a national, or if you're not someone who, not a national, sorry, if you're not someone who resides in Migingo or works there, for you to access Migingo, it's very, very limited and very, very difficult. Let me tell you something. I'm coming back to this foreigner. The first time I went to Migingo, because this is my second time, the first time I went to Migingo, I liaised with all the necessary government officials from the area chief here to the area chief Migingo, to the beach secretary Migingo, to the Kenya Police Migingo and Kenya Police Uganda. But something happened. It was like incitement. I won't say who, but someone, unfortunately from Kenya, and in the Kenyan government incited the Ugandan government over there, and then we were not allowed to shoot content. So this is how it happened. This guy, we arrived at Migingo. We had been connected to Migingo by the chiefs here on the dry land here, that is Muhuru. They connected us to the chief of Migingo, the lady, and then they also connected us to the beach secretary, and we accessed Migingo. So on getting there, we found an officer who seemingly wasn't okay with us being on the island. We were two, remember? Then after that, the officer declined. But then he was not the senior officer, so we had to seek consent from the senior officer. So after some time, the senior officer accepted. But then this guy decided to accompany us to the Ugandan police side, and that's why the incitement comes in. Kind of, he said some things that the Ugandan side didn't accept. And mark you, it was the second time we going to the Ugandan side. The first time we went and they were so much okay with it, but after this officer accompanied us and he did all the speaking, he spoke some things that they didn't accept, and they said no, we have to consult the head officers in Kampala. If they accept, yes. If they don't, no. But in the meantime, you are not allowed to shoot anything on this island, and if things get to us, we'll get you back on a boat tomorrow. We said fine. Myself, I'm a law-abiding citizen. If you tell me not to do something and it's something that is said by the government, mark you me, I won't do it. So we didn't shoot anything. That's how we ended up going to Migingo, and the first time, and I didn't shoot anything. The following day, they didn't give us any response, and there was a boat that was coming back to the mainland. I told my sister, we are wasting time, so let's just go. And that's how we came back without shooting anything about Migingo, because Migingo is an island that has a lot of controversies, several controversies, and this officer from Kenya really harassed us. And I was like, really, Ugandans welcomed us so well, but why are you harassing us this much? And Makiu was also a Luo. Oh, you are terrorists, you've been sent to spy. I'm like, okay, we've been sent to spy, okay, all good. But we produced everything. I showed my channel, my sister showed her channel, but he didn't accept. So we left peacefully back to the mainland. That was the first time. So I'm connecting it to this foreigner thing. So this foreigner went to Migingo after we had gone. He went to Migingo, and being a foreigner, you know, being a foreigner, was granted access. And the foreigner shot a video about Migingo. And do you know what? He said things that were not true about Migingo. And that video circulated because he's a very big creator. The video circulated, and it's the first people to get the video were the Ugandan police, and they were so they were furious. They were very, very furious, and they were like, we're not going to allow any creator to come here again and do anything concerning Migingo, taking videos, pictures and everything. So that's how the creator decided to spoil for every other person, So before I went to Migingo, I was liaising with the border patrol, the Kenya side. How are you?
Fine.
Okay. So I was liaising with the border patrol, the Kenya border patrol, and I met him on my exit way as we were exiting my first time when we were not allowed to shoot. That's how I met him. How are you people? You fine? You playing football?
Yeah.
All right. I catch all of you as you play football.
Yeah.
Okay, you play. They want me to shoot them as they play football. Okay. Okay. Thank you.
Yeah.
All right. So that's how the guy. Yes, I will. Okay. So the guy shot, and the Uganda police came across that video, and they were not so happy about it, and they said no more content creators on the island. We're not doing anything. So as I was liaising with the border patrol officer, the guy told me about the video, and I said myself, I can't say anything that is contrary to what the government wants, be it the Kenyan government or the Ugandan government, because I know that this is a place that has a lot of controversies, you know. Migingo is an island that has a lot of controversies. And you know why? And do you know something? No country, either Kenya or Uganda, claims access or claims ownership. No country claims ownership of Migingo, be it Kenya or Uganda. That's why there are two governments in place. The Kenyan government and also the Ugandan government. Both of them are in place there because no country claims ownership of the island. And businesses on that island don't pay tax. They don't pay tax to the Kenyan government, they don't pay tax to the Ugandan government. That's why there are several bars, because they're not regulated, you know. So there are a lot of bars, very, very many bars, but no school and few other businesses. But the business that is thriving so much in Migingo is bars. I think the ratio, I don't know, could be it's over 20 plus, maybe 20 plus bars, because you start a bar and within no time it peaks, you know. So people would want such businesses. So this guy created content, my friend. After this guy created content, now even accessing Migingo has become tighter. Tighter. Yesterday when I arrived, I think if I had not been there previously, and because I had left without shooting the way they told me to, that's why I was granted access to the island. But suppose I would have done contrary, I wouldn't have been allowed on the island. So content creators currently accessing Migingo is very, very difficult, because there's one of us who had the privilege of accessing Migingo. He was given the opportunity, but he has gone and said something that is contrary of what's happening over there. He said that the residents are ganging up against the police, which is not true. So that thing really made the Ugandan government so angry, and currently they're not, for you to access Migingo, hey, it's an uphill task. As a creator, an uphill task. Even myself, the content that I'm going to put out there is on the watch. They have my channel, they're going to watch to see if I've said anything negative about the island. So my question is, creators, you know, there are some places that it's not so easy for you to access. It's very, very difficult for you to access. But if you get the opportunity, you're given that opportunity to access a place, why do you spoil for other creators? Like, come on, why do you spoil for other creators? Someone like us now, the guy got an opportunity. He's a very big creator, has 1.something million plus subscribers. I think he's even at 2 million subscribers. But then he has spoiled for everybody else. Now the government doesn't trust people who go there in the name of content creation, taking videos and all that. So why do you spoil for other creators? For example, myself, I've accessed the island. If I do anything silly, now, being that someone had done something silly, if I do the same silly thing again, I think now they'll close it. No more access, you know? So we have to be careful, creators, you know? If you go to a place and in future, you just know that another creator will also get to this place that we went to. So just do positive comment. I know we are after views, we are after everything. Even myself, I need views. But as you also need, the way you did the views, the same way someone will want to go to that island to get views as well. So if you get to a place, you privileged, you happy, you accessed a place, kindly do some good content that won't block other creators from getting to that place in future. So that is it. But what I have to tell you right now, accessing Migingo is very, very difficult. The rules have been made tighter. It's been restricted further. But I'm privileged, I'm happy that this is my second time going to the island, and we thank God for the safe masses. We had some journey masses, and I'm back on the mainland, healthy, sound, and I'm of good health, you know. So that is it. I'm actually here. I'm taking a border. Oh, sorry, I'm taking a vehicle back home. I thought of spending in Muhuru, but no, I'm going back home. What's the time? It's 4, like 20 minutes past 4. Roughly 15. It's 15 minutes past 4. So it's some good time. Let me get home. And Migingo series is coming to an end right here. I appreciate you all guys for watching these videos about Migingo, and it's been so amazing. I've loved the experience, and I wouldn't want anything less, you know. I love everything. Yes, so this time I was allowed to shoot. I've shot as much as I want, and I'm satisfied. And currently, if you wanna go to Migingo, maybe you link up with me, but just know that it's tighter. You see, I had to even go report to the Ugandan side and say that I'm leaving. You understand how tight it is? They told me, if you're leaving, you come report that you're leaving so that we may know. And the guy thought that I could even leave the same day, you know. So that is it. Thank you so much for watching this video. Amazing content is on the way coming, and more adventures. Keep it locked here so that you can know where else we are heading to. It's been amazing journey full of adventures, and my heart is full. My heart is very, very full. I'm so happy. So wait for the next adventure, and until the next one, let me say adios amigos. I love you all guys. Stay tuned for some amazing content. As of now, let me pick a Pro Box back to Migori. Thank you guys. Adios.